Pull up with the gang gang. You know it's lavish gang. What's up, Lavish Gang? Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a lace closure wig and how I make mine. First, you'll need a wig cap. I chose to get the spin dome style wig cap and the mush dome cap because I really couldn't decide. And you also need T-pins to keep the hair in place. And I also bought the control clips because I like them, they cute. And I love the duckbill clips because it holds better. And of course, you're going to need the nylon thread because it's the best. Y'all should get it. And then you're going to need sewing needles as well. I chose to get the styrofoam mannequin because that other one high. And your girl ain't got that type of money right now. Anyways, this is my lace closure. It's a 10-inch Peruvian hair, Nadula hair. Y'all go check them out. And it's already pre-worn, so it sheds a little bit, but it's okay. And yeah, you guys. Before we even start, you will need some gloves, a comb, the B2W powder. I like it because it's much quicker. The 30 developer, you can get this from your local beauty supply store. Also, the lace closure, of course, and a bowl and applicator brush. I'm just getting my camera in place. Sorry, y'all, I'm recording on my phone. And right now, I'm just basically putting my gloves on. Yeah, I'm having some difficulties with this, but it's okay. Y'all bear with me, okay? So before we even start, I'm just gonna let y'all know that I already wore my lace closure and I kind of cut it a little bit. So when I apply it, y'all gonna see that. First, before we even start, we're gonna cut the B2 powder and place a little bit in the bowl. Now this stuff is very messy, so if you don't want to get on your closure, kind of move it. You will see me move my lace closure because a little bit got on the lace closure. And what I'm basically doing is pouring it in the bowl. Just a little bit because you don't really need all that stuff because you're not dyeing the whole hair. So I'm just going to show y'all what it looked like at the bowl. Then you are going to pour the 30 developer into the bleaching powder. And what this does is oxidize the two substances into a chemical. And basically what you're going to do, get an even amount and stir it. Now, some people like it thick so that it don't go onto the hair when you apply it on the closure part. But I'm going to make it thin. Not too thin, like watery, no. You don't want that, but thin enough to the point that the powder is stored into the developer. Okay, y'all? So I'm just whipping it up like that, cooking like that. Hey, cooking like grits. Hey, cooking like grits. Okay, y'all. So I'm whipping it up, whipping in the kitchen, flipping the wrist. You know that. So after that, y'all, I'm really stirring this like, girl, calm down, baby girl. And that's what it looked like, y'all. It's a little watery, but it's okay. Y'all ain't gotta be acting like y'all cooking some mashed potatoes up in here. But you wanna make it. I hope y'all mashed potatoes don't like that. I'm just playing, y'all. But after that, you're going to apply it on the lace closure. And I'm just showing y'all that I didn't use all the B2 powder because it was too much. You didn't need all that. Now I'm just placing my phone up because, you know, I ain't got no camera yet. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. And let me talk about my kitchen. So this what it looked like. I went ahead and applied it on the lace closure. And I got my shampoo using a Pro shampoo. My closure deep condition. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the wig. And I will be showing you how the closure came out at the end. Now, right now, I'm just placing the closure and pinning it up to make sure it's in place and even in the front, because you don't want your closure leaning to the side and it just ain't gonna look pretty. So I'm doing that and making sure I'm pinning it up. I'm using the T-pins that I showed y'all in the beginning, and the foaming stuff that you just saw me put on the hair is mousse. The olive kind is green and white, and that's water in the spray bottle, because I like it smooth to the point where I'm gonna braid it down, because sometimes it can be complicated trying to sew the closure on the cap because the hair is getting in the way. So I would prefer you to braid it down, just pin it up, braid it down, like comb it, put some foaming lotion on it, mousse or whatever you prefer, and just wet it to pretty much braid it down or pin it up, because that hair gets in the way, y'all, and it be irritating. So you gonna see me do that. I'm just using a brush to help smoothen out the hair to the point that I can pin it up, because I'm a perfectionist, y'all. Like, I am a perfectionist. Everything have to be perfect. So right now I'm using one of the duck clips to clip this thing up, because y'all, it is much easier when you pin the hair down or you braid the closure down so that the hair isn't in the way. It's kind of like a sculpture. You know, you sculpting out how you want the hair to go, how you want the hair to lay. So I'm pretty much getting the placement right. Get the placement right, pin it up, and angle it to the front of your hair where you want it to be. And I look a little rough because I got my hair braided down, so don't be talking about me. Oh, don't be talking about me, honey. Because when I have this wig on, I'm going to be popping. Okay, so right now, I'm about to lay that on there like that, bitch. And then we're going to pin it down, pin it down, pin it down. With the T-pins, again, I'm telling y'all do this. Oops, it kind of fell a little bit, y'all. I was trying to show y'all. Y'all do that, pin it down with the T-pins, and it's going to be much easier when you clip it up. It's much more easy. And you see how smooth it look? You see how silky that Peruvian hair look? That Peruvian hair? Okay, so after y'all pin it down, nice and even with them T-pins, honey, y'all, you can already have your thread ready, your needle and thread. Now, if you don't know how to sew, what you do is you get that nylon thread, you put it through the sewing needle. Mine's already going to be pre-made, but I'm just going to tell you how to do it. You put it through the sewing needle, tie a knot at the very end of the two strings. You can tie one or two knots, however you want to do it. And we're going to start doing that. Whenever I figure out the placement, damn girl, you taking all day. Okay, so now I'm sewing it, y'all. I'm sewing it down. Now, you want to just, when you sew it down, go up a little bit. Like, don't, when you go through the cap, don't get a big chunk of the cap, if that makes sense. Because you don't want it to look bulky. So just like a little, like go a little bit through the cap with the closure. And yes, you guys, if you do not know how to sew, and if you want me to do a video on just sewing, then let me know. Comment below. I will be more than happy to do that for y'all. And in this video, or this section of the video, I'm just sewing it down. As you see, you want to keep sewing it. I'm just showing you how it look. Keeping the placement, making sure it's not too bulky, making sure when you sew it, make sure like if you see like a lumpy part, that means you got too much of the cap in the sewing needle, and you're gonna have to go back through it, or you're gonna have to cut the thread, the nylon thread, and start a new one. It's okay if you don't understand. Make sure you guys let me know if y'all have any questions, or if you don't understand of any of the steps that I'm doing so far, or if you don't understand what I'm talking about. I will be more than happy to answer any questions, you guys. So basically, the same method that you use to sew, well, that I use to sew down the side of the track, you want to use that same method throughout the whole process. The whole entire process is you just sewing, you simply sewing. Right now, I'm sewing down the closure, as you can see, all of the sides, making sure it's nice and tight. You want to make sure it's nice and tight because you don't want your closure sliding off, and that's not gonna be cute, especially if you got places to go, people to see. Nobody want to see a bitch shit just sliding the fuck off like an ice cream man. Like, you guys, this goes back to the part where I said that I already had my thread pre-made already. What I already did, I got my needle thread, I put it through the end of the track. Now, depending on if you want your wig to be completely full, you will start at the tip of the cap, the very tip of the cap, the beginning of where the cap starts. Now, if you're going to cut the side of it, you will cut that little piece off in the front. But I want mine very full, so I'm going to start at the tip of the cap. So starting from the back process, you just want to keep sewing until you get to the middle part, of which I'm showing you now. This is the middle part here. Now, I'm about to show you guys the finished end results of this wig, you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all. This wig came out so amazing. This is my first wig, you guys. And as you can see that middle part? That is after I conditioned the closure. Alright guys, after showing you what the wig looked like, this is the last complete step. You want to cut the part that you started that's between the wig and the lace closure. Just that little piece. So the piece that you started, the lace closure, you're just going to cut out the wig cap of that section. That little section, okay? I'm showing you in the video what you need to cut because this part helps the wig look so much natural. I'm telling you, like, it looks so natural as you seen in my video as how it came out. It came out like that because I cut this piece, y'all. Believe me, it will save you the hassle if you just cut this piece, and it's gonna look, I'm telling you, phenomenal after you just cut this little part off that I'm showing you in the video. Be careful, y'all. Don't cut off the whole wig cap. That's not what you're doing. You just literally cutting that little piece. I'm going to show you the length and everything of the little piece that I cut because you just don't need it. It's unnecessary, and this what makes the wig look natural. And as you can see, I didn't cut the whole entire thing. Look at it, guys. Look how natural that looks. Like, look at that. Look at that. Yes, honey. Yes. Now, that's a wig for you right Lavish gang. Lavish gang. Lavish gang. You know we in this thing. Yeah, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, oh, oh, oh.